All right, we're here today with building manager Eric Hubner, and we're going to start our tour of the school, which is also going to be the tour of the cell. And your job today is to figure out what different parts of the school are compared to what they would be in the cell. So, first question for Mr. Hubner is, tell us a bit about your office.
Well, here in my office, we do pretty much manage the whole building from here. We can look up our energy management. We can control the heating and ventilation and all of the room temperatures from this room and this computer. I can click on here. And this shows my boilers and if they're operating properly.
Could you say turn our room to like 95 degrees?
I sure could.
Awesome, let's do that.
Let's go to your room. Here's the floor plan of the whole building. Mr. Berg's room is right there. So click over here. Room 305, correct?
Yes.
And this shows the heating mechanisms for your room individually. And we can adjust your temperatures by moving those numbers up and down. And that will help this unit to open and close this valve to allow heat into your room, and allow this damper to open and close to allow more airflow into your room. So it's kind of the heart and lungs of your individual room. And also the boiler main section is the heartbeat of the building here. This is kind of like your blood flowing through the building. This is all hot water, glycol liquid that flows throughout the building, kind of like veins. And it spreads out to the individual rooms, and it heats those rooms individually. So that's what I would call kind of the bloodline of the school.
And over on this side, what do you use this desk for
This
mainly?
is pretty much what we do for all the scheduling for how the building is run for activities and staffing and just scheduling of the calendar work, the typical everyday, day-to-day operations of the building.
So you would say pretty much this room is where you control all the functions that happen in the school.
Correct, yep.
Excellent. And specifically, this computer and this computer have all of the key pieces of information that you need to make decisions.
Correct, yep. This computer is specifically for the energy management of the building. In this computer we do all of our communications, where I would email teachers and staff and even parents, and where I do all my ordering for the school supplies, including toilet paper, paper towels, cleaning chemicals, anything that we need in the building to help operate on a day-to-day basis.
Now this one's going to seem like a silly question, but does this door right here control who can come in and out of your office?
Yes, it can.
Yes, it can. Awesome. Thank you. All right. Mr. Hubner, what room are we in now?
We are in our rear custodial maintenance storeroom, where we store all our supplies for making repairs, and also our cleaning supplies are stored back here. Up here you'll see kind of, these are some belts that we use for all of our air handling devices that move the air in the building. And our tools you can see that we use for many of the repairs that we have in the building. And if we come back to this area back here, this is more of our cleaning supplies for the building. These are all our chemicals that we use for laboratory cleaning, kitchen cleaning, paper towels, toilet paper, and trash bags that we have for the building. Any other more harsh chemicals that we use for the tougher spills and such.
So pretty much anything that needs to be repaired or anything that needs to be cleaned up would be kept in this room right here.
Correct.
Awesome. We are here with Peggy Frechette, our head nutritionist. He's going to tell us a little bit about our next 3 rooms. Peggy, what happens in this room right here?
Well, this is where we keep all our dry storage, canned goods, treat cart snacks, all the dry paper goods are all kept in here, and it's kept in a room that is controlled so the food won't go bad, the heat index and stuff is. This is our refrigerator.
Slightly bigger than mine at home.
I have one just like it at home. And this is where we keep all of our produce, all the apples and oranges and all the vegetables that come in. We have cheese and stuff over here. All your milk sits over here.
What's the temp in this room?
The temp in this room, it has between 38 and 42. And it's usually right around 40. And you see this big bucket, that's pickles. We go through 1 bucket of pickles a day.
A day?
A day.
No.
Yes.
Let me. 1 5-gallon bucket of pickles a day. That's crazy.
It is.
How many truckloads of food do you get normally, like per week?
Well, I get a food delivery order, and I usually have like about 225 cases of food on that order, and then on Fridays we get a produce order, which usually is around 90 cases. And this is the freezer, and it's 9 below every day.
9 below.
Just like it is outside. Yay.
Oh my gosh. I'm shaking, it's so cold in here. Oh man.
And this is all your frozen foods, chicken patties, pizza here. This is where we keep it all.
Awesome. Thanks, Peggy.
Sure.
We're in our main electrical room where all the main electric comes into the building and feeds throughout the whole building. This is what we call the main switch gear. This really feeds all electricity to our building.
What is the monthly electrical bill, roughly, for Oakview?
It's about $15,000 a month, typically.
That's just slightly higher than in my house.
Yes, a little bit higher.
Alright, it's kind of noisy back here. We're in the boiler room, and Mr. Huebner is going to tell us about what the boilers do.
Alright, here's our big boilers. They have a flame inside with water, and the flame produces boiling water that produces the steam energy that goes over to these converters over here, we call them, and the steam heats the liquid that goes throughout the building. So these boilers produce a lot of steam energy, produce the heat for the entire building. This is our dishwasher water heater. These are our domestic hot water heaters. This one's used specifically only in the kitchen for the dishwasher. It produces 190-degree water. These are our 2 domestic hot water heaters that produce about 120-degree water that is able to use for your hands.
So, they store how many gallons of water in those 2 tanks?
About a couple 100 gallons together right there.
Yep.
That's about 300 gallons right here.
Right here we're on the loading dock, and this is where trucks back up. How many trucks come in a day, do you think? One?
Typically two to 3 trucks a day. Wednesdays are a big food delivery. We get a large semi-delivery where we get about 600 pieces of food that come in. And then Tuesdays and Fridays, our district warehouse truck comes with all of our supplies that we order to run the school. And these both get emptied 3 times a week, so it's quite a lot that we produce here. So here again, we're back to the recycling. These 2 big containers are used only for cardboard recycling. They go to a special facility where they'll recycle the cardboard. These containers here are for paper only, like school paper. This is the kind of paper we wanted to recycle. And we fill these up pretty much every other day. These get full, taken
2 of
out.
them every other day?
Yep, 2
Wow.
of them every other day. They get picked up on Tuesdays and Fridays. And again, we make, the school district makes some reimbursement money, and they're taking this out of the recycling or the disposal train, and we're getting it recycled, so it's all good for the ecosystem.
So we're not only not paying for the garbage to take that away, but we're also actually getting money back that we sell the paper that we recycle.
Correct, yep. So
we are looking at the inner workings of the vents. We're in the mechanical room looking at what is pushing the air out throughout the ducting.
So how this typically works is we're in the boiler room. The boilers produce the heat, that produce the steam, that heat the liquid that come through these air handling units. We'll get fresh air that comes in from the top, comes down all the way through, and the air passes through this unit here, and there's a coil that has the hot water that goes through that, and the air passes over that, comes through here, goes up and out these vents here. And then that heated air gets dispersed throughout the building. That's a constant cycle of bringing fresh air in, heating the building, and exhausting the old air to bring the fresh air in to make it a healthy environment for us to breathe.
So these vents are passageways for air and heat to be transported out to all the rooms.
Correct.
Awesome.